I'm going to take a closer look at the UAP hearing. Joining me now by phone to discuss this is Congressman Eric Burlison, a member of the committee. He represents the 7th Congressional District of Missouri. Congressman Burlison, welcome back to Washington Watch. Thanks for stepping out and joining us by phone.
Oh, absolutely, anything for you guys.
So let's talk about the subject of today's hearing was restoring public trust through UAP transparency and whistleblower protection. Purpose of today's meeting and what was accomplished in this hearing?
Yeah, I think that as someone who's on the Oversight Committee, it's becoming increasingly frustrating that to find out that there are and get reports that there are rogue agencies that are not accountable to Congress. They don't disclose what they're spending their money on. They don't disclose what they're working on to Congress, and we keep repeatedly getting that. We have had offices of Inspector General, both for the Department of Defense and for the intelligence community, come forward and say that and tell us that that is true, that they did an investigation and determined that they're not cooperating with the law. And regardless of what you think about this topic, whether you believe in aliens from another planet, which I don't believe in, or regardless of what you think, the reality is our government is holding information from us.
Right.
And what are we going to do about it? And for me, I think that it really strikes at the core of, are we a constitutional republic or are we not? Who's in charge here? Who owns this government? And I think the people own the government, not the other way around. That's why I am engaged with this. And it's not just about the UAP topic. It's really also about all of the secrets that this government continues to keep that may not have anything to do with our security.
There's a lot of evidence to suggest something is going on with these unidentified anomalous phenomena. I mean, there's something there. But the government apparently thinks there's something there because they're not telling us about it.
Yeah, they aren't, and which is remarkable because to me, the topic of whether or not we are alone is not for this U.S. government to keep or any government to keep a secret. Right? It is a universal, idea and something that humanity has a right to that knowledge. Now, if the U.S. government wants to make secret a technology that they've derived from their interactions with these UAPs, I think that is potentially a valid thing for them to keep secret. But it's not okay to keep secret and to try to, stop anything from coming out related to just the alien topic in general. And again, I don't believe that there are aliens.
Right.
I think it's probably
take it to the broader topic. You talk about secrets that the United States government holds. In the wake of COVID and what the government did there's very little trust in our federal government. So I would think it's in the interest of our government to have transparency and to be forthright with information that they have, whether it's valid, it's valid findings or not. We ought to have what they have.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And the American people saw what happened with COVID. And they're also watching right now what's happening with the Epstein documents.
Right, exactly.
And that information, right? Like, why does this government seem to think that the American people don't deserve to know the truth about Jeffrey Epstein? And why is, when you have the witnesses coming forward and testifying saying that we need to be subpoenaing the CIA, right? That's something that's really disturbing. So this government holds on to way too many secrets. And at the end of the day, this government belongs to the American people, whether it's the Epstein list or what happened during COVID or this UAP topic, or whether it was the JFK assassination. The one area of success that I think that we've been able to achieve because of President Trump and because Congress passed in the 90s the JFK Disclosure Act, we are now seeing documents being released that the CIA never wanted released. They make the CIA look really awful about what they did or didn't do during the assassination.
Well, Congressman, we're out of time, but I hope more information is forthcoming on a slew of topics that the American people have the right to know about. Senator Burlison, thanks again for joining us. Always great to talk with you, my friend.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you.